Okay, hey guys, this is my second time trying to make this video, but it was the first time, it's just fucked up. Okay, just to let you guys know, I am sick right now, so, yeah, just ignore my voice and my sniffling, yeah, like that, like every 5 seconds, and, I'm also really tired, so I'm kind of just, like, in a daze and stuff, just ignore that too, and, if my thoughts are kind of all, like, mixed around, I'm really pissed right now, because my friend, well, friend for now, notice the quotation marks, pissed me off by calling people's scars not beautiful, you know, and saying that a lot of people fake their depression, and I mean there are some people out there, but there's not a lot. But anyways, back to the topic. This week's topic for all of the girls was basically your view of depression, and I would say that everyone has a different view of depression depending on who they are, what they've been through, and etc., and what they know, like psychology, like if they've googled anything about depression. Um, my thoughts of depression are basically for the emotional part of it, because obviously there's a physical part of it too. It's just those feelings of of like extreme sadness for more than 2 weeks. I guess that's the psychological thing of depression, of feeling sadness for more than 2 weeks. Um, Extreme sadness, worthlessness, feeling you're stupid, ugly, etc. Um, Trying to think of other things. What else other people feel? Because as I said, my thoughts are like all kind of out there. I guess some people could feel anger in the depression, like I feel anger in my depression, but that just might be a whole different anger disorder. Sorry, I'm not a psychologist or anything. Um, they just feel worthless and they feel stupid and I'm trying to think of my own emotions during depression, and that was just feeling hopelessness, feeling I had no future, feeling I had nothing to live for. I mean, I think those are a lot of, what they call it, popular symptoms of depression, but don't get depression mixed up with suicidal thoughts, or being suicidal, or, cutting yourself, because those are all three different topics. So I'm just gonna try to stay away from the whole, like, crossing bridges between those. But, obviously there's the whole emotional part of it. For me, I always felt like I had a future. I just felt like I was stuck. That's the emotion I felt. I felt stuck and trapped constantly, like all the time. That's just how I felt. I felt like I was stuck here. No one would listen to me when I was depressed. I mean, obviously, there was a time I hid my depression for a really long time, and the people that I talked to were just like, they couldn't do anything about it. They weren't my parents. They couldn't go get me a psychologist or a therapist and etc. I mean, they could talk to me about my feelings, but it wasn't like they could make me happy. I mean, they made me feel better, but they couldn't really change my life, and that's what I needed. And I still don't have that right now. I mean, I'm still depressed right now, so um, another part of it is just like feeling numb and feeling like you have no emotions at all. That's definitely one for me. Um, in the early stage of my depression, it was just like, sadness, the crying and etc. Now, I don't cry. I don't cry as much as I used to. It's kind of just like this flat line of numbness and just, sorry, my basement makes awkward noises. It's basically just this fine line of numbness, of not feeling anything. I mean, yeah, I do feel down and I do feel bad about myself, but that's just normal for me. So it kind of just felt like my new normal. So I guess my normal is a depression, is like depressed, and while other people's normal is just kind of like, I don't I I don't know. Okay, I don't remember what my actual normal was. So yeah, and then there's obviously a physical part to depression, and some of them was just like loss or gain of weight, loss or gain of appetite, loss or gain of sleep, lack of motivation, isolation. Those are just to name a few. And I'm gonna talk about mine for a couple minutes. For me, I don't mean to make this all about me, but I'm just trying to like say my feelings so maybe some people can connect with it. So, my feelings were just, I'm trying to think here. Um, I don't have an appetite. When I eat because I don't feel like I have enough energy. I don't actually feel hungry. I mean, I know that's what hunger is, but the feeling of like your stomach growling and stuff, I don't get that. I mean, I get that if I don't eat for like 7 hours, but most people eat, I think, like between 3 or 4 hours or something. I'm not sure. Um, but basically it's just because I feel like lightheaded or dizzy, and that's when I eat, not because I'm hungry. You know, but that's just like, that's like every 4 hours, I'd say, I guess. So yeah, and then I guess some people overeat because they feel empty inside, so I guess they just try to fill in that emptiness. I've just heard that from sites and stuff, and from other people who have experienced like a gain of, or not gain, well, yeah, gain of hunger, or appetite, whatever. And you know, obviously your gain or lack of appetite can lead to gain or lack of weight. I can't talk. I'm just so tired. And then there's isolation. This was a major one for me. And sorry, that was my phone. Okay. So isolation was a major one for me. I had days where I did not want to come out of my house. Like, going to school was a drag for me. Coming home, it was just like, oh, I can finally drop and go to my room and just chill out there. I'd go to my room and sit on my laptop for hours, and that's just what I would do till I went to bed. When you're depressed, you don't want to hang out with anybody. You feel so sad and you feel alone too. That's another emotional thing, is alone. I just remembered that. You just feel so alone, and you feel like no one else understands you, and you feel like you can't be happy. And for me, I felt like I don't want to be happy. I mean, obviously it's my wish to be happy, like in the end and stuff, but like at the time and still now, I don't want to be happy because, I mean, I feel like I don't know, it's a really complex thing, and I hate to explain it, but it's just because you kind of like, you're so used to this feeling, and you don't want to get happy because it seemed like that every time you got happy, it was gone. Gone. Because of your depression. If I am happy for a rare occasion or whatever, I'm not happy for long. I'm happy for like an hour. You know, if I'm happy for an hour of my day, you know what? I'm glad. You know, I feel good about myself if I'm happy for an hour. I'm trying to think here. Sorry, I swallowed my gum. So yeah, I guess that's another part of the isolation. And then there's gain of lack of sleep. Some people lack sleep because they're up crying themselves to sleep, or thinking about their emotions and stuff. And then there's the people who gain sleep because they're like, oh, I don't want to be awake because I don't want to feel the feelings that I'm feeling. I mean, that was me for sure. I have days where just this year actually, where I would come home and I would sleep literally from 6 o'clock at night till about, I'm trying to think, till like 4 a.m. Or I would sleep from 6 till 2 or something, and then I would just be up till I got home, and then I would go back to sleep again at like 6 or whatever. I mean, I would sleep because I don't want to feel the depression or something. I mean, in my earlier stages of depression, I was the same way. I'm trying to think here. I would just cut and I would go to sleep because I was like, I was upset, so I was just like, oh, cut and sleep, you know? So yeah, that's a major thing for me, at least. So yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't think of many other ideas, guys. I feel really bad. I was just, obviously, I'm just overtired. And I really wish I could have thought this video through, but I just really wanted to get out there because depression is a really important topic for me, because it's definitely something I've struggled with, so yeah. So thank you guys for watching. Next week I'll definitely do some pre-planning for this video, so I'll know what the hell I'm talking about. So yeah, thank you guys. Love you. If you need anything, I'm gonna leave my contact information in the description box. So just hit me up whenever you need to. Thank you.